Hello everyone, it's DD5 Holy here. We've got another FFT arena match. Today, this time it is Otabo's Springtime Sisters versus Dragonblade's Hyperdrive. So first off, Otabo, we have Petunia the Paladin, Spiria the Samurai, Orchid the Oracle, and Geranium the Geomancer. Now let's see, we have an MA stacked Geomancer, very reminiscent of Doka Riders from Magic Shield Maidens. This time, well, this one is short charge and summon magic, so she would still be doing a good amount of damage with because of the MA and the 108 gems. And summon magic, it's just good AoE. This Oracle is very dangerous between the magic attack up and strength from Golden Hairpin for Holy. She will be doing, I expect her to be doing a lot of damage. This Paladin is a 10-speed Paladin and her main offensive ability is Frog. So with 10 speed, she'll be getting turns pretty quickly. She'll hope to throw out frogs out there, and she can also re-raise and transfuse to help support the team. The most iffy unit, in my opinion, is the Samurai. I'm not 100% sure on the Kotetsu knife, considering that there's no Dark Absorb on any of the other units. Well, Secret Fist from Punch Art, so it's fine, and should have okay damage from Draw Out as well. As for Dragonblade's team, we have Hasty the Time Mage. I'm guessing he's going to do Haste. Siri the Geomancer, Lightning the Squire, and Supernova the Thief. So I think for Dragonblade, his main threats are probably going to be this Thief, due to the Hidden Knife and Ancient Sword. So, 100% shots from Hidden Knife, and that chance of Petrify from the Ancient Sword is always relevant. And I'm pretty sure the Thief has Quickening as well, so given enough time, she'll only get faster. Also, Geomancer, I think, pretty solid elemental damage. Now, going back to Otabo's Kotetsu knife from the Samurai, it's a slight problem for her, because her only offensive draw out is Kotetsu. And in case you didn't catch it the first time around, everyone on Dragonblade's team absorbs Dark. So already, for Otabo, like Cursed Ring and Black Costume here, Black Costume, and Kai Armlet, and Kai Armlet. So that's really, really bad for Otabo, because it's essentially a 3v4 already. Because that Samurai really can't do anything, aside from Secret Fist, in terms of offense. Also, the Dark Absorption from Dragonblade sets up Demi 2, heal and hurt shenanigans from the Time Mage, and Death from this Black Magic Squire. Pretty interesting. I'm not a big fan of this Squire, but we'll see how it plays out. I mean, the Death is probably going to be the main thing I see in the Squire, and it will be relevant every now and then. Also, Distribute is interesting to see here, but I'm not really sure what he can really take advantage of it with, aside from possibly the Death, because I don't think you can trigger reactions off of your own abilities. Also, Demi 2 will be pretty relevant against some of Otabo's units, since 3 of them have 70 Faith. And I think that's about it. Let's get into a match. I did not do an RNG for this one, so let's just go to I like Graveyard of Airships. Let's go here. So yes, the Oracle and Geomancer from Otabo, those are his 2 main threats, and I feel like the main threats on Dragonblade's team are the Geomancer and Thief. But that Time Mage with the undead Time Mage with the Demi 2 could be very relevant from hurting and healing. Like, it could be a huge tempo swing. We shall see. And that looks like a Haste 2 from the aptly named Hasty. There it is! Catches 3 units. So the only thing the Samurai can do to really hurt the opponent, the enemy team, is Secret Fist and Bizen Boat. And there's a Clops. Pretty decent amount of damage. Yeah, 205. That's what MA stacking will do to you, along with 70 Faith. The counterflow, that counterflow hurt a lot. They might have good compat, I'm not sure. 68% Frog. And That's probably a Demi 2 based on, and the frog hits. This could be bad. This could be bad. I'm not sure. Oh, the thief can cure the frog, and a dead frog from the lava ball. That hurts. And a missed revive also hurts a lot. But there's a 97% raise too. That should hit. So I believe the thief has 13 points of speed now, assuming that's the second time she used quickening. And now the black magical, the paladin going for a frog. Demi 2 does hit. The frog. Oh, the squire knows frog, and he casts frog. Of course, frogs. That's the only thing they can really do. Frog. So, and now the time mage is a frog. Oh, this is hilarious. Geomancer going to demon fire, and another dead frog. It looks like maybe. I'm actually not sure. Frogs take a lot of damage, but probably still in range for. Oh, there's a holy, and that Aegis Shield might be. Aegis Shield, as we all know, gives the most magic evasion, and seeing how that holy was, I believe, going to one-shot her, if it misses, that could be quite annoying for Otabo. The fairy brings the paladin back up, but Squire, going for a bolt, and still does a pretty decent amount of damage at 154. I wonder if the paladin is just trying to cast a spell off in vain. Nope, she gets it off first because of short charge, and it hits again. So Squire is just gonna hop around. That looks like a Demi 2 heal, because again, everyone does Dark Absorb. And there's that Sacred Fist. 89%, so even if that Demi 2 hits, and it does, it's not gonna be too important, maybe? Shiva, this should do a good amount of damage to the frog. Oh, frog barely survives, which is probably the ideal position, because when frogs die now, they revert back to their normal form. And so this keeps the thief busy. Phoenix Sowing, a non-frogged unit. Yeah, the frog will be very irrelevant. Like that Demi 2, it's not really going to do much because that unit's a frog. And there goes the thief. Yeah, that oracle hurts a lot with holy. And bees and boat, very relevant as long as you have enough MA. That should sap all of the time mage MP. Yep. And Geomancer can anti-sandbag that, no problem with the summons. And this is very much in Otabo's favor. Paladin will just sort of hang back. She's died enough. Or something. Anyways. There. Oh, that's looks to be a cure. It's either cure 2 or 3. But point being, will hurt the undead time mage. And now the frog is death sentence. This round is clearly going to Otabo. I'm just gonna run away and point and laugh at the silly frog. Can't even do anything. Matter of time now before, the frog just croaks. No? No? Oracle use a crystal just for fun. There we go. Alright, round 1 goes to Otabo. Time for round 2. And round 2 will take place at Gog Machine City. In round 1, Otabo was firmly in control, like essentially the whole match, I feel. A lot of frogs, that was really fun. Anyways, let's see how round 2 shapes up. Hasty going for haste, and this will, it'll hit everyone. Whee! Like, even with the elemental boosting and the magic back up from that male squire, like, and focus as well, it's just not enough, I feel. But, well, frog and death, that bolt still did a respectable amount. Just could have been more. I'm a bit biased though, I like big numbers. Anyways, incoming frog, 72% chance. Comet in response. And a frog. Undead frog. Geomancer going for elemental. Yeah, solid damage at 114. Yeah, that's Man's Kiss gets rid of the frog right away, but it's always fun to see frogs. I remember there was a time when the AI didn't use frogs very often, or something. I should look into that. And yeah, that's that Oracle once again good wrecking people on Dragonblade's team, because that's a one-hit KO wholly incoming onto that thief, that speedy item bot thief, key support unit. I feel. Paladin going for another frog. Again, 10 speed means she's going to get a fair number of turns to just keep spamming frog. That along with move MP up, so she will always be able to do it. And there goes the thief. And frog's time age again. Nice odds, it's like 70-some%. Elemental continues to just do chip away. And I'm guessing that's a death due to the accuracy, but his MP's gone, I think. I don't remember him having too much MP. Let's see if there's a Robe of Lords. I don't remember. Regardless, Bizen Boat is probably doing its work. It's probably doing its job. And incoming holy for a lot of damage, 476. That is a very dead squire. Looks like Otabo's going to be taking this match no problem. There he goes. And oh, it's death sentenced. I missed that the first time around. That squire will be going down no problem. Maybe after a frog prog. Maybe after another frog spell too. Yeah, he has no MP, which not going to do much. That Geomancer does know Elemental. That's how she picked off the frog, or the Time Mage. In the first place, frog does hit. Very big overkill holy on the way. Oh, Shiva gets in the way first. Will that kill both of them actually? Yes, it does. It kills all three. Or it hurts two, and then yeah, there we go. Otabo takes it. 2-0. Hey everyone, just want to give a little post-game summary, recap, possibly some analysis, that kind of thing. Especially since it was Dragonblade's first team, I believe, so we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Pretty entertaining match, mainly because of this and this. Duel of the Frogs, that was fun. But, I mean, for the most part, it was very one-sided. Otabo just... he dominated. Once he took control of the match, he just never let go. And it was very easy because he had stuff like this and this. And when you're just doing... the Oracle... the Oracle with... thanks to the Elemental boosted and Magic tacked up Holy, could just one-shot basically everyone on Dragonblade's team. And the Geomancer, MA stacked, and... this is with short charge. This is just... full MA stack and the Elemental boosting, no Magic attack up, still does a ton of damage with even a very low damage summon like Shiva. So, yeah, with all that offense, it just made it really hard for Dragonblade to put much of a fight. And yeah, with that, let's talk about the team. Otabo, you know what you're doing. I was silly. I remember that Kotetsu Knife strengthens Dark, and as I mentioned earlier, your one offensive drawout is Kotetsu. So that's why you have it. Silly me, you know what you're doing. Yeah. Now let's talk about your team, Dragonblade. I like your Geomancer, and I like your Thief. These two units are solid on their own. Right. Item Bot Thief with Quickening, just really nice to have, because, again, fast item bots lets them... she can just go around, support people as needed. And then with the Hidden Knife and Ancient Sword, I also mentioned this in the pregame, but you have a 100% chance of doing some damage, so at the very least you're going to be anti-sandbagging out, like, people getting back up from, like, Phoenix Down and Revive. And that Petrify proc will always be relevant when it lands. I also like that you did not get Chakra for your Geomancer. I'm not sure whether that was because of JP constraints or and you just need to cut something, but I like that you don't have Chakra because you only have 10 MA, it's not boosted by anything, so you're only going to be healing for 50 HP with Chakra, which really just isn't enough. If you don't have enough PA, and a unit is revived from it's just, low HP and needs to heal. 50 HP really isn't going to do that much, and if that unit gets dropped and then revived again by like a Phoenix Down or Revive and goes for another chakra. It's just a huge waste of time. So I really like the call for not including chakra here. Your Squires obviously is, I think, the unit I'm the least like. It's the one I think is the worst on your team. I guess that's probably the best way I could put it. Again, even with the strengthen and magic attack up, it's really just not doing enough for you. I mean, decent evade from the Platinum Shield. I mean, I just don't really see it. I mean, you don't have enough MA to really do anything. Right? You only have 8 MA, and even with focus, like you need to focus a good bit in order to build up to like. In order to do like fairly relevant amounts of damage. Remember, you were doing like 150 some with Bolt, but most of Otabo's units had 70 Faith. So that was like kind of like a best case scenario for you. And even then, you're only doing like average damage at best. And Death is, and that's another thing. Like the success rates for Death isn't going to be boosted that much by Magic Attack Up, and Death has a whopping 7 CT. It takes forever for that thing to go off. And we should actually do... Death needs a buff, but that's a separate issue aside. But yeah, at 7 CT, it's just way too slow. And against Otabo's team, I guess you could say it's unfortunate in that regard, but Short Charge is a nice skill to have. But I mean, the Frog interrupted several of the Squire's spells. Also, Holy is faster and will just outright kill you. Yeah, the Oracle could just one-shot basically everyone on your team, except for, of course, the Undead Time Mage, who, thanks to Curse Ring, is immune to Holy. Also, yeah, not 100% sure on the Time Mage as well, because Demi 2 is alright, actually. It definitely got buffed, because it's only like 4 CT now and whatnot. But as I mentioned earlier, Distribute, not 100% sure what you're going for here. You can't... Like, the only way for you to take advantage of it is with Death, and Death doesn't have great odds of hitting. And yeah, Short Charge for the Demi 2, I like it, because, right, Magic Attack Up isn't going to boost the success rates of Demi. Short Charge makes it even faster. And it makes it 2 CT. And nothing from Yin Yang Magic either, right? Like, you already had Comet and Demi 2 in terms of offense from the Time Mage. So I think having like a simple Paralyze from Yin Yang Magic would have done a lot more for you, just to possibly help disrupt your opponent's game plan, especially with Short Charge. You can definitely interrupt spellcasters who don't have Short Charge with Paralyze. I think those are just a few basic tips. I mean, Haste 2, of course, nice skill to have. Helps make this thief do her job better. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. Again, Thief and Geomancer, fine units. The other two, a bit, I'm not as sure about. And yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this. Well, I can just put some stuff in the description. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys.